Hey there everyone, this is PoorMan973 and welcome back to Sakura Santa. Now once again we are going with Itsumi's storyline, and we're gonna go for my part-time job. Last time we went in for our first day in the cafe, and I know we've already seen this before, so we're gonna try to get through this relatively quickly. Ugh. Guess it's time to work again. Although I'm not exactly looking forward to it. Still, it'd be nice to go see Itsumi again. My headphones are a little loud. This time, Itsumi's already dressed up. She looks ready for today. Okay, Larry. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, Itsumi. That's an interesting outfit you have there. A Santa outfit. A very flattering one at that. I don't have to say what you're thinking, do I? What is in my brain right now? Actually, nothing. I'm thinking about nothing. It helps me get through this. Not at all. You really aren't different from back then. You were the biggest pervert in the school. Those were just misunderstandings. What the heck was that? Just scared me half to death. Oh! Hi, Clara. Yes, misunderstandings, that's what you called them. Anyway, today's going to be another busy day. But the customers won't be here for a while yet. She sits down at one of the tables. Is it really okay for you to do this? I mean, even if there are no customers yet? It's fine, Larry. I want to talk to you. Take a seat opposite to her. Her eyes stay on mine the entire time. It's funny we've come together again. We couldn't be separated back in the day, could we? Nope, we'd always go off on adventures together. Not just middle school either. My entire life until that point had been spent with her. It's a surreal thought when I think about it. Bonds don't quite fade away. You might forget what someone looks like or not remember their name, but when you meet them again, it all comes back to you. I disagree. There's actually a lot of people that I knew from a long time ago, and they remember me, but I don't remember them. I've almost, on purpose, forgot almost everybody I knew in school. Because I wasn't treated any decent. I was bullied and harassed, and so I made a point of it to just let them go, let them out of my life. So they've chose when they tried to come talk to me. They chose. I haven't forgotten. They might look back and oh, we always had so much fun with you. It's like, yeah, I didn't have any fun. Yes, so much time spent. After we went to different schools, I never found another friend like you, Larry. Did you ever meet anyone? I met a few people. Yeah. No one I remember after I left high school, though. I see. I'll admit, you aren't as bashful as you used to be. Well, we've all got to grow up eventually. I've stated this before. I will state it again. In my heart of hearts and mind of minds, I will always be 2. But completely abandoning any sense of shame you have isn't very mature. Not exactly sure how to feel about this coming from her. Oh my goodness, hold on, I'm gonna... I always have to open up my window when I record these, cause this is the actual hat I wear out for winter. It's my winter hat, and it's really hot. She did admit to me that she's using those schmexy outfits to bring in customers. Then again, if I were a girl, this is exactly what I would do. Guys fall easily for a nice chest, no matter who they are. Why don't we examine their minds, their intelligence? She has fairly creepy eyeballs and an awesome hat. I have an awesome hat. Yes, I don't want to read this sentence again. Not that I read it very well last time. You can stop thinking about dirty things now. I'm not going to read that one either. I'm just going to I'm not gonna read that one either. Really? Of course not. Of course I'm the one looking down her dress. If there's nothing, could be a problem. Do you know what? This is really, you know, labeling me, Itsumi. Or Larry, anyway. But I guess he is a pervert, so... I guess you got him down. Pervert! Yep, see, there we go. I'm sorry, She leans back in her chair, taking a moment to adjust the front of her dress. Alright, I'll stop, then. I honestly don't mind. It's strange how comfortable you are with these things, Itsumi. I'm older too, you know. If we never came to terms with these things, we'd never be functioning. I am a perfectly, semi-perfectly functioning adult. I do fine. That's true, more or less. I am embarrassed. I'm 26 years old. It's embarrassing. It's not proper conversation with anybody. Shut up, Larry. Larry, I've missed you. I kind of forgot about our friendship after all these years, but now that you're here, her expression turns shy and sheepish for a moment. Sheepish! Oh, sorry, kitty. I realized how much I miss talking with you like this. Itsumi, I never really... sorry, I'm actually still getting sick. I never really realized it either. It's true, just talking with Itsumi is enough to put me at ease. I can't help but think about all the time we've lost. If only I stayed there and went to high school with you. Neither of us would have had to have been alone then. Hey, there's no point in dwelling on what-ifs, right? I'm just happy I got another chance to talk with you. Right, that's true. Still, I would have liked more time with just us talking like this. It feels like the time I have spent with you was unfairly taken from me. You had to leave because of your dad's work, right? Yes, he had to move to another town to keep his job. What choice did I have? She lets out a deep sigh. It's just nice to think about how things could have worked out differently. I keep hearing Clara make noises. It's scaring the living daylights out of me. I can hear the longing in her voice. Hey, I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, Itsumi. We'll make up for last time, I promise. Do you really promise? The Larry I know would never break his promises. Of course I promise. I promise to stay here and help too. When you're not so busy, we'll do heaps of fun things together, just like old times. Alright, fun things! I remember seeing your favorite fun things. Remember how you tried to get someone to buy you an adult magazine? Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to do the right thing and pay for one instead of stealing it. Of course, he didn't buy it for you. Pervert. I was just curious. No need to label me anything. If you aren't a pervert, why'd you look at my chest? You did that on purpose. I don't want to read that. Well, it's not like I have a problem with you looking. Anyway, Larry, we still have plenty of work we need to do before the customers arrive. She gets off her seat. I can see that her dress is starting to ride up her back. Hey, Itsumi, you might want to pull the back of your dress down. She looks behind herself, seeing the exposed edge of her underwear. Figured you'd know something like that. Itsumi wasn't joking about today. I'm more stressed than I've ever been. It's even worse than yesterday. All I'm doing is collecting dirty dishes and washing them too. How did she cope with this before? This is just insane. I'm stacking plates as high as I can, but there's always more. There's always more glasses. There's always more everything. Yet the entire time, one person stands out among the horde of customers. Yes, sir, I'll have your iced coffee shortly. Please be patient. Oh, you want an iced chocolate for your daughter? No problem. Her cool personality, she really should be smiling when she's talking to the customers. I just realized that she really needs, if she's, you know, a smile goes a long way when you're in customer service. Her, lets her keep a level head. I'm gonna start. Her cool. It's almost memorizing to see her soothe the crowd as she passes by. No matter how angry the customers are from not getting their orders in a timely fashion, She's able to calm them down with only a few words. Please be patient, sir. You will have your drink shortly. Your food will be ready soon. When faced with that cool personality, the customers seem to become as calm as she is. How are you coping with the dishes, Larry? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not fine, but I have to keep going. I said it would help out, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're doing well, Larry. Keep it up. Don't worry, I will. Itsumi already has another tray of drinks out. How does she do this? Well, she does have several years of experience. Still, she's amazing. She used to be really clumsy for as long as I knew her. But now she has almost cat! Then I see the ground is slippery. Wait! Itsumi! It's too late. She loses her balance instantly. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat the front of her dress. Thick, sticky fluids spray everywhere. It's all over her face, her arms, her chest. Her eyes go wide, shocked. She tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it around more. Whatever is in those cups I really wish I could just read. It forms sticky. It's non-Newtonian fluid. I think I already did this. These people are obviously serving just Karn. What's a Karn? Sounds like a name, doesn't it? Karn? Maybe it's a corn. It's a car on the cob. You know, like a car, like an automobile on a cob, like a corn on the cob. It's. Never mind. That's not good. Must be working too hard. That's why I noticed that the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She isn't wearing an underwear underneath that outfit. I almost said that word. I try to tear my eyes away, but there's something bewitching about it. I'm sure every single guy in this cafe is thinking the exact same thing. I'm not reading that sentence. I can almost hear them cheering as she passes them by. I have to help her. As much as I enjoy the view, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. I'm sorry, sir. I'll go get your drinks again. It'll only take a moment. She picks up her tray and carries on as if nothing happened, but her dress remains soaked and see-through. The sugar from the drinks is growing sticky on her skin, making it look a lot more, Itsumi? Don't worry, they appear to be pleased by this. Yes, I'm going to worry. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm going to worry! I missed the explanation point. She pauses to look at me. It's only a few spilled drinks, Larry. You know, well, that's not what I'm talking about. I look down again. I'm not reading that. Would you like me to show them to you? No! Oh, I'm not reading that. It's not like I don't like them. Look, get cleaned up and I'll take over in the meantime. Are you sure you want to do that? I look behind her at the roaring crowd. My instincts are screaming at me to run away. This crowd will eat me alive, I'm sure. They're zombies. They're zombies from the gingerbread universe. Did I make this joke already? I don't know. They've come through the gingerbread universe. They're gingerbread zombies here to eat human flesh, just like humans eat gingerbread flesh. Do what? That makes a lot of sense, actually. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. We eat gingerbread in our universe. In the gingerbread universe, they would raise and harvest meat, like humans. Right? So they would eat humans. Yep. For Itsumi's sake, I'll face it. Yes, I'll do it. Just go clean yourself up, okay? As you wish, Larry. I probably just signed my death warrant. But if it's for Itsumi, that's okay. After one terrible day, we finally leave work late in the evening. It's dark when we step outside the cafe. You did well, Larry. Also, thank you for giving me the chance to clean up. Don't worry about it. I barely had time to even catch my breath during all this. I didn't have a problem with it, though. How do I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you. It just didn't seem right. It may seem silly, but since I obviously share the same feelings... Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With Itsumi and me, we can make jokes about it. I see. See, when she gets this really cute smile on her face, I think that's adorable. It closes her really creepy eyes. I've noticed that in these video games, their eyes are really creepy, because they don't look like eyes. They're practically just a solid color with black rings in them. That actually makes me happy, Larry. You do still care about me after all these years. Why wouldn't I care about you? I was worried you were just being polite, but it seems you really do care. She's uncertain too. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, Itsumi? Feelings can change over time. That's just how life is. She scuffs her shoes on the sidewalk. I'd like to walk with you a bit, Larry. If that's okay. Of course it is. I'm really tired after today, but spending time with Itsumi makes me feel better. Lead the way then, Larry. Dot 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 dot. Do you want to say dot, Clara? You want to say dot 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 dot? Meow? No? Okay. She's just gonna ask for more pets on the head. After work, Itsumi decides to walk home with me. Somehow, she doesn't look the least bit tired. Larry, what you did today was really sweet, but I'm curious. Why? I know you're using your looks to get more customers, but there are limits, you know. I don't think they should just get a show like that. I'm not reading that. Why are you so suddenly bashful about it? I'm bashful about this stuff all the time, so... Isn't it different if it's me looking at you rather than a stranger? How so? Is there some reason you don't want people to look at me? She's really tearing into me. What guy wouldn't feel weird if their friend was exposed in front of everyone? I see. Well, thank you. But you don't need to worry about me, Larry. After all, I took this job so I could be independent. Independence isn't all that it's cracked up to me. Maybe not, but I think it's important to try to prove yourself. I was just thinking about nostalgia. What do you mean? When people look at the past, they think it was better. It was better than today. Imagining the world as having been in some kind of bygone golden age. But how does someone get so attached to a world so ordinary? Feelings aren't rational. They are just what they are. A clam forms a pearl around the grit in its mouth. A small feeling builds layers of memories over itself and eventually shapes something beautiful. People aren't rational, they're emotional. So, did you really just knock your food dish off? I'm guessing she's hungry. So even when you're looking at the tiniest current of feeling, it has the potential to build into a roaring wave. That's what I think, at least. I think that's right. It's true. Even something as simple as an old photo of an ordinary day, the feelings around it can grow and build on each other. Eventually, even a seemingly tiny, insignificant thing becomes incredibly precious. Why did you ask something about something like that? I was just thinking back to the Christmas days we spent together. Even if it's something ordinary and simple, it means a lot. Yes, it really does. Now, we're sitting here years later thinking back on it. Part of growing up into old farts. Being nostalgic for the past, even when nothing important happened. Emotion makes the normal into extraordinary. That's just how it is. If she thinks about it like that, is that also how she thinks about me? Thinking of myself as the gritty seed for the... Oh my goodness. Nacreous pearl? It's odd. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it's an excellent metaphor. But I need to go. Talk to you when I see you, Larry. Goodbye, Itsumi. So, if her feelings are like grit, then how much has she wrapped around them after all these years? And the ... Yesterday was heck. I thought the day before was heck, but that was double heck. How does Itsumi survive day after day? It must take an insane tenacity. I'm glad that I gave her a breather, though. Seeing her chest covered with whitish fluid. That's just wrong. She doesn't... Oh, hi, Clara. Hi, Kitty. It doesn't have to show up. See, now you've all distracted me, Clara. She doesn't seem to have a problem showing her body, but I don't like the cafe using her like that. I guess I'm only just learning exactly how shameless she is. A much more womanly figure helps with that. With how flat she was, I didn't think she would ever have a chest. That guess sure turned out wrong. Anyway, today is another day. Alright, and we is done. For some reason, I think that was different. I don't remember the whole pearl grit thing when we did it earlier in the first ending. So, things are a little bit different, at least. So I guess that's good. But for right now, this has been Poorman973, and I hope you all have a nice day.